Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I know how you guys like my whole structure and the overall layout of this show. I'm just gonna for this special episode 222. I'm just no 223. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just gonna yeet it out the window. Just gonna have a nice conversation. I know how you guys like the other two interviews, which I don't know if the other one went through completely, but we're gonna have another interview, sort of like just a talk, and it's gonna be pretty much a relaxed environment. Nobody's gonna get crazy. I should get the mute button ready.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to be on. You might want to have that on your side. 'Cause I'm not going to mute anything.
Boom.
There
Okay,
you
speak.
go. Hi.
Speak.
Hello.
Okay.
I don't actually talk that loud. I probably kind of talk down here. Not.
Yeah.
It got you a little bit lower. It got him pretty high.
Ain't that some shit?
I know. Ain't that some shit? Well.
Don't worry, I'll be screaming here in a second.
Well, I just felt like recording it here and having a nice quiet place, but you guys might get some static on the background.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's nothing else. It's just static.
You might get some redacted information here.
Yeah. God damn. Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of cutoffs that you guys might get.
There'll be a lot of jump cuts.
Yeah.
I hope that.
We're in a dangerous situation here,
Yeah, we are.
leaning on the knife's edge.
Pretty much.
Disaster can strike at any moment.
It always does, especially in this podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, went on a rampage and just.
I thought we were using
Me?
fake names.
Oh!
Me. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I'm unpredictable.
You know what? I bleep some of it sometimes. I bleep
Uh-huh.
them out, so I'm gonna have to bleep that one.
Yeah.
It's like bleep. It's like what? Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, but ECE. There, I'm not gonna bleep that.
Okay.
ECE. I had him before, and he almost doxed himself multiple
I
times.
remember that.
And I don't know, it was just funny. So it's just gonna be like this, and hopefully I go after the mute. I should keep my hand on the
Hopefully we
mute.
just provide content for you.
Yes, he
Yeah.
provided content for me. The other interview didn't much, so I had to really get it out of her. So she was like,
Yeah.
Do you have like anime fans? Like, do they?
yeah, they love anime.
Okay.
They
So,
just love it.
I showed my girlfriend Nichijou
Oh god.
the other night, and like we just got like through one or two episodes, and I didn't notice this the first time I saw the episode when she draws the picture in the journal.
Yeah.
I thought it was just kind of like him,
Uh-huh.
and then the second time seeing it, I had to go back and kind of pause it because I didn't know what was in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was talking.
Yeah.
It was really graphic. I don't want to.
Oh.
Do you worry about spoiler alerts?
No, you can go ahead. They probably already watched Nichijou.
Fuck
Anybody that knows.
Anybody's worth their salt has watched Nichijou.
Yeah.
There's so-
Yeah.
I
I thought we could stem off that more. All right.
Oh, I mean, we can.
I mean, what's your opinion on Nichijou?
I've watched it. I like it. The principal suplexes a deer.
Yes.
That's all you need to know about that show.
And okay, I know we already spoiled it. I mean, my first guest already spoiled it, but it's coming up with a dub. Believe it or not. So
It didn't already have a dub?
nope.
I remember seeing it in the when I looked at the illegal streaming website. I remember seeing it as an option.
It may be a fan dub, but they just said we're releasing a dub. Funimation did, at least.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Why now of all times?
Funimation's just dubbing
Why don't
everything
they
now.
release another season?
Probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, never. No.
Funimation's like, you know what? They love the old one. Let's not do any work and just dub it.
Exactly. And make it worse.
I know. So for all you guys that like that disgusting dub stuff,
I hope they get the English voice actor for Robin from Teen Titans.
Most
Just to
likely.
annoy this guy.
I don't know if he's still alive anymore or he's still working.
I don't know if he's still alive anymore. That 40-year-old man. He might as well be dead.
He has to be the most paid actor in like all of
Voice acting?
dubbing. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Probably. You want to branch out more on that?
So he's like 8 characters in Avatar, and like a new one every episode.
He's pretty much all the characters in
Finding
Avatar.
Alright, what's the best dub you've heard?
The best dub I've heard.
Yeah, the one that may be even better than the Japanese actress.
Dub that I heard. I always hear Fruits Basket's dub now because of the chick that does Toru. She's fucking amazing.
I was actually gonna say Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I watched the dub of that and I thought it was pretty good. I was specifically thinking Toru.
Yeah, it's a
alright.
popular name.
Yeah.
Everybody has it.
The only one I can really think of is My Roommate is a Cat. That dub is pretty great, to be honest.
That's so like mainstream.
I know, right?
It's like
the most mainstream thing I could pull.
it's so new. It's like
Yeah.
literally like not even a year ago, like 3
Yeah.
months.
Yeah. Current.
Current.
I'm
Yeah.
remaining current. I got past the anime fan problem where you start getting behind and you didn't see anything from the new season, and then you just rewatch your old shows that you watched, and then you stop watching anime.
Yeah.
I got through it.
Y-
And now
now
I'm
you're-
weeaboo again.
Now you're back. Now you're back on the grind of watching all this shit. It's
I'm stuck in the trenches again.
it's a tough job, but somebody has to do it.
Sure.
I'm gonna have to edit that out too. You know that.
Use that as your sensor noise.
What?
Use it as your sensor noise.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
The tire dropping.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. I don't
Kind
know.
of where just talked about, as you would say, is calling me out on my bullshit.
I'm gonna have to bleep that. You know that.
Oh, you don't have bad words?
Oh. We spoke about this.
I'm like setting up his mic. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, I look over and he's like hunched over. He's hunched over what he's working on, and I can't see it. And then I look back there; it's just his microphone.
And I like how I'm gonna have to bleep that too.
Oh yeah. Listen, you could hang it from the ceiling.
he has a microphone like in the trunk here.
Yeah.
There's mics everywhere. I hope you guys know that. I have an episode like 155, where I got all of this.
Strap one to Victor the Rat. Victor the Rat, and you can have him record us.
I like how you changed his name.
Yeah.
Martin. Like he's the one that's getting doxxed.
Listen, he's on Facebook. He could be used to find us all. Says where he's working and everything.
It's funny. I'll probably just do the names and all the background noise. I'll just leave it, except for that.
I mean, you could leave that too.
I don't know if you heard much out of there yet.
Thanks for jinxing it. Now they're gonna start yelling and talking and whatnot.
Horrible, horrible, horrible. Well, I'll get the ball rolling too, since we're on this weeb shit. You guys should read Pun Pun. I don't know if I've told you guys before, but it's #1 in my anime list, and
I don't read that mainstream shit.
and I just ever since I read it, it changed my life, and and I want you guys to have a changed life too.
Are you a born again pun pun?
Yes, I'm a born again Pun Pun, and you guys can be too.
For the low price of an $11 holy donation, you can support our church
Yes.
and buy your way into heaven.
Oh yeah, talking about heaven. Do you like that
I'm
image?
worried now.
Where's this going?
I have my hand on the mute. Don't worry. Did you like that image that I sent you?
Fuck. Now I need to see it again.
The latest
Bring
one.
it back into my mind.
The latest image I sent you.
I think when I saw it, I was in a deep slumber. Oh yeah, I was here, so I was definitely in a deep slumber. Oh yes. Oh yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I kind of
Komi-san definitely deserves that.
Yes, she deserves that and so much more.
Honestly, looking at it, I feel like the one benefiting from it the most is Jesus. This is the image we were speaking of.
I might throw it as
Yeah,
as the episode's image,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I feel like I might
Just
throw
throw
it.
it on screen. Do you subtitle?
No.
No?
It's just straight up in all the regular.
Guy doesn't even edit it. He just throws it up there.
Well, I have to
Raw.
bleep names.
This should be the like picture for it,
Yeah.
and Jesus should.
Damn.
There we
Yes.
are.
Yes.
And you were the one that doubted him thrice.
I did. I don't know why I did such a thing, but I'm
The
a
other
changed
guy's
man.
Judas.
Ever since I read
'Cause he
Komi-san, Komi-san can communicate. I'm a changed man too. You think? You
Now
think?
I can communicate.
Oh yeah, but if you were asking, do I put edit or anything? This podcast is in most podcasting places where it's just audio. There's no video of it, no subtitles, just straight up audio. There, I can put pictures on the thing as where you click on the podcast or whatever, but there's no real video. Or I don't know where can I podcast and put subtitles on it.
Well, like what some people do is they'll there's a podcast I've seen where it's not video, but like it's just a silhouette of their faces in each corner because it's like 4 people, and they each just have sound waves that move whenever each one of them talks. So you kind of
What platform is that?
YouTube. Oh, I don't know where they got the format.
Oh yeah, but I don't put my stuff on YouTube, so.
Well, you could probably find.
You'd
whatever
get
format they
monetized.
use. Well, I'm not saying steal their stuff, but like that's just the idea to go up.
Oh yeah. By the way, these guys are new, so they don't know that I steal everything for this podcast. All the content in here is stolen.
I'll
So-
send you a link afterwards.
Oh my god. God damn.
There's this. Do you know Genius? Like the people who like do the lyric videos. Like they'll film I missed.
You
They'll
did.
film a rapper going through their song.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like records on record, and they're
Yeah.
like, what I meant by that. There's. I forgot where I was going with that.
Thank you for that. That's good content for the show.
Oh.
That's the kind of content that I tune in for.
Pretty much all the 10 listens that I get, I want that.
Good.
Well, I do put a lot of trash. It's structural trash, so I don't know. I kind of look at my schematics or analytics. I don't know why I say
Yeah.
schematics, and like I see like one time it was like 25 listens in like
God damn.
one day. I was like, holy shit, and that's just one episode of like 10 minutes. It
That's
wasn't
what
even that
happens when
long.
you talk about anime titty right there.
Yeah. So I mean, we should just throw in like hot words and just hashtag it on later on the
Yeah.
description.
Hashtag etchy, hashtag.
Hold your horses.
Oh yeah.
What?
That should be the name of your
What are you-
podcast. Hold your horses.
What are
Because we work at a tire shop.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
exactly?
All that horsepower.
Oh
Even-
man.
Even horses need a tire change every now and then.
God damn.
But speaking about holding your horses, favorite Dojin tags, go.
Dojin tags. Vanilla and Yuri. Also, hand holding and head patting.
Vanilla for sure.
Yeah.
Patanko's nice.
What?
Taking out Ugly Bastard is the best decision you'll ever make in your life. And pouring out for Sad Panda. We lost a good one.
Huh.
Looks like it's gone forever.
Oh man. I mean, I still feel pretty sad. I talked about it in the podcast that Hente Heaven kind of was going in and out.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like everybody kind of felt like sad everywhere,
Yeah,
pretty
just
much.
yeah, like it was universal.
Yeah.
People mourned the loss.
And people got even angrier because Foku bought them and then dropped them a month later.
Yeah, because they wanted to keep certain tags that aren't necessarily legal. And that's the same reason Sad Panda got shut down. Although, there was a guy who backed up the entirety of Sad Panda into his home network, and it was roughly 744 terabytes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. And he is currently uploading it with a 200 kilobit per second internet connection. So,
That's
We're
good
getting
to
there.
know.
Yeah.
See, this is the kind of information that my viewers, my listeners,
all of you
need.
Hey
degenerates,
man, tweet like you have 1 million followers.
all of you degenerates will be able to get back to your degenerate content very quickly.
Yeah.
I think it might actually be up, but a lot of the more questionable content was taken down. Similar to Hentai Haven.
Sadness.
I mean, I don't mind because, you know, I'm not that much of a degenerate.
I already told you, Vanilla Yuri.
It's good.
It's good shit. It's funny because ECE was trying to get me to watch Yuri on Ice.
Yeah, and you completely misconstrued what that was about.
And I said, miss me with that yaoi shit. I know what it's about. It's not even good yaoi shit.
I feel like I would have watched it had it been called Yaoi on Ice, just to see what would happen. Eventually, they're going to release a gay hockey show, and I'll be forced to watch it.
I don't, come on. Okay, you keep telling yourself that.
I'll have the desire to watch it. But I don't know.
Oh god. I think, what do you guys think? We should stay quiet for 5 minutes to add more content, you know?
What, to mourn the loss of the degenerate? A moment of silence, please.
Right.
Let's all bow our heads.
Pour one out for lollies and Shotacons.
Yes. I can't even keep a straight face. I just laugh. It's like, goddamn. I'm gonna have to bleep that too. No, I won't.
I mean, your podcast get pulled down like that. You're gonna get hit with the same gun that they got hit with.
You know what? I've listened to some podcasts in like Google Play podcasts, Spotify podcasts. I don't know if mine gets into iTunes or not, but I think it did. I somehow I got out of Deezer. I don't know why. Maybe I said something that was against.
You said some incriminating things.
And it's like, what the hell? And it's like, and I was like, fine. I don't even know who you are, Deezer. Like, who the hell? Who the hell even listens to you? But yeah, so I don't know. I shouldn't say where I am, so you guys won't find me. And you'll see that, like, oh shit, he didn't bleep any of this.
Yeah, he linked all of our public profiles.
He even gave us our addresses and shit.
Yeah.
Link to Discord.
Yeah.
But I made sure that ECE was protected at all times.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
At least he's
fine.
protected.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? He was a real trooper, though. He kind of went all out. He kind of like talked about like weird stuff that might get him down.
Yeah.
But
I remember him telling me that. He was just giving out all of his personal information. As if he hadn't had problems with that before.
Yeah, so if you get like a yandere out of this podcast, I'm gonna have to have you sign a like out of what is it called?
I'd buy you a gift basket.
Both
A
of
cute
you.
girl that could also kill me?
A release form. That's it. I gotta get you
A
guys
waiver?
through a waiver. A waiver. I need you guys to sign a waiver before I publish this.
If I sign that waiver, you're covering the rest of my shift. So
Are you okay with signing a waiver?
Oh, I was just like imagining some guy desperate for a yandere going down to like a taekwondo class place, like trying to pick up chicks.
Why
You don't go to- you don't
taekwondo?
go to a
I
taekwondo
don't-
place.
Well, just like some fighting class. The first place I heard, damn. Then I was get 2 sticklers for the joke.
God damn.
Pick your martial arts better.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I've heard karate's the Dane Cook of fighting, so I didn't want to go
It
with
is.
that.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It's all about that Krav Maga.
Krav Maga
or that kendo.
with a stick.
Any martial art that also uses weapons is going to beat most other martial arts. I'm going to be honest with you.
You pull out a gun,
I
a
don't-
gun fu,
yeah.
like
I
John
don't,
Wick.
I don't give a shit. It's Raifu. Thank you very much.
Right?
Right.
No, I don't give a shit how good you are at jujitsu. If I had a stick, I'm kicking your ass. Like,
Oh god damn. So what was your karate class like?
I took Kung Fu.
Oh, you took kung fu?
Yeah, and I got all the way up to,
Yellow?
like, way up to the orange belt.
Oh,
Yeah.
orange. That's
Oh,
Orange, yeah.
wow.
oh,
That's
wow.
close to black. Wait, how did it?
It's Korean.
Yeah.
It's white,
Didn't-
yellow, orange.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and then it's like, what is it?
Blue,
I think it's.
black.
I don't know, I didn't get that far.
I think it was like blue, purple, brown, black.
So you went on brown, right?
No.
Nobody wins on
I,
that.
like I thought, do they have belts in karate? Because that's what this kid was telling me. I fought with him because he was one of my teammates and he was being real insufferable, and he kept like trying to egg people on and whatnot. So he eventually fought like 2 of us, and he kept saying he was a brown belt in something, and I'm pretty sure it was karate. And he got the shit kicked out of him. It doesn't translate at all.
Of course, it doesn't.
Shit, there's 3 of you fuckers, and I only got 2 candies.
Ah,
Yeah,
I could never make it.
it. You can't even catch it. You see?
Thank you.
He'll never make the Dodgers.
My dad never played catch with me.
And I played catch,
I know.
and I pelted him in the face with one of the tires.
Hmm.
You and that one guy?
Yeah,
The guy that's talking right now.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was just before the show.
Yeah.
yeah. I hit you in the head with it so hard that you forgot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you got to do it, kids.
Just smack the shit out of somebody with something.
Yeah, you wanna hit them hard enough that they forget you did it.
So you are equivalent to Brown then, in karate.
Whoa, whoa, man! Oh man, you calling a guy named Brown? Really? That's what we're doing here? That's what you do on your podcast?
This gets so alt-right that not even Ben Shapiro will listen to it.
Damn. Ben Shapiro is shaking.
Yeah.
About to steal his market.
Ben Shapiro's left the chat.
Was that Ben Shapiro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just spat into the trash.
I don't know. I feel like this podcast is going nice. I don't know.
It's going pretty well.
Uh,
It's not as good as to talk about bears.
I think
We
it's
should
a,
have talked about bears before. But
I think that's
To talk
kind
about
of
different animals. Snakes are pretty fucking terrifying. I don't know the rule of
True.
how to avoid them either. Like which ones
you
are cool and
you well, if their head's a triangle, avoid them. That means they're
aren't
venomous.
they all triangles?
No.
They kinda
No,
like-
some. No,
some are
not really.
rhombuses.
No,
If they're
some
like
are like
spades.
literal triangle heads. The others are like more rounded, and those ones are safe. Some rattlesnakes, I think one kind of rattlesnake is like has a rounded head and it tricks you, but you have to like look for its nose holes. It's weird. You avoid snakes. Just don't pick them up. Don't fuck with them. Most people that are bit by snakes were fucking with them, like trying to pick them up and shit. Like most people get bit on the hand.
I don't know if you guys know this, but have you guys seen that video where the guy smacks the hell out of a cobra?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Every time somebody says something about snakes, I just remember that guy smacking the shit out of the cobra.
Whenever I think about snakes, I think of like Ricky Tikki Tavi, that old ass cartoon about the mongoose.
You know, I read the book on that. I never really The manga's better.
Let's do a Mystery Science 3001 to avoid copyright. Mystery Science 3001.
I don't think that's how it works, but
Mystery Science Theater 3001 on Ricky Tikki Tavi.
okay. Pull it out.
Pull that shit up, Jamie. No.
I need a Jamie, so I can throw this shit on him. It's like blur all the addresses and all the names that I said. I feel that all their Twitter handles just blur.
God.
Nah, I'm just gonna keep you guys just like that. Get doxxed.
Fair enough.
Someone go on like the nature scary Reddit thread and then find an animal that's terrifying.
Oh shit, I'm down.
Yeah.
Pull it out. We got like
Yeah.
30 minutes.
The best way to avoid getting bit by a snake is to not pick them up.
Hold on, I gotta. You guys keep talking.
Oh, well,
The
our
host,
is
the
leaving.
host is leaving for like a second.
The space ghost over here.
To find a new
Get out of
hobby.
Huh?
I'll be host.
Yeah, yeah, he's leaving to find a better hobby. Shit, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, snakes. Well, goddamn.
Okay.
I thought this was my show now. Anyway, best way to avoid snakes: wear jeans, and also stomp a lot. Like you want to wear somewhat loose jeans when you're walking around the desert. One, so that you don't sweat and die. Two, so that if it bites you, it just grabs the jeans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you also want to wear thick shoes. And also, not go where snakes are. That's the number one way to not get bit by a snake, is to not go where snakes are.
Well, half the time I don't know they're there.
That's why you stomp, so that they know that you're there. And generally, snakes don't try to kill people. I don't know about, mega python bullshit. I'm talking about deadly, venomous snakes. Or wherever we are. I wonder if he's going to listen back to this podcast and listen for things to bleep out.
He's not.
Well,
He's not going to listen to this whole thing.
hypothetically. Snakes.
Yeah.
Anyway. Let me see here.
That's
Nature
a
is
cool
good.
place.
Yeah.
I hear it's really cool.
I've been there once or twice. I've heard it's
once I hated it.
yeah. I've heard it's very hot and that it sucks to drive to work with no air conditioning. Let's see here.
We're over here in LA where it's popping. Cause
You're over there in LA. I'm over here in Idaho. Clearly. That's why we're at different distances to the microphone. Rat gets attacked by house crows and snatched by a black kite. What the oh shit. The rat got fucking yoinked. Jesus Christ. Look at this. Like, these two see that some shit's about to go down. Yeah. Got fucking stolen. Oh, I'm sending that to so he can show the audience. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
Yoink. I always forget about words like that, so when I hear them, I laugh just a little bit harder.
Birds are fucked up. Or whoever you are. I'm about to send you some shit that you need to show the people.
Show the people.
Yeah. Here, I'll
You
show
know, I got
first
like
so you can show
3
the people.
different
They get to
people from
experience-
what's it called? Like not Philippines, but the other one, Cambodia, I think.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Well, do they know about the black kite that stole this goddamn rat?
Wait, was it really a kite? I thought it looked like an eagle.
Yeah, I guess that's what the bird's called. I don't know what a
Oh.
black kite is. That's just what the
I thought
fucking
you meant
thing
like
is.
a literal.
I'm trying to appear smarter than I actually am.
Gotcha.
It looks
By
like a
using
crow to
words that
me.
It's for the people.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's basically just a large crow. But look at this. Look at this. This rat gets stolen from the earth.
God.
He's getting bullied. We need to stop bullying.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pour one out for Victor.
Yeah. That was Victor's cousin, Edgar. Goddamn, he got stolen balls first too. That's that's the worst part.
Balls for her.
He was facing away, and it just grabbed him by the balls and took him away.
That's the
Also,
worst
you're
way.
gonna have to bleep some shit out for when you were gone. I may or may not have given
Some
away our
racist stuff
location.
again,
Yeah,
right?
The anti-Semitism is
It's-
crawling back into this.
Damn. What's it you? What's it you?
It was himself.
I knew
What
it.
did I say?
I
The
knew it.
anti-Semitic shit you always say.
Oh.
Yeah. Wearing your yarmulke right now and saying those stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're a disgrace.
Oh my
I
god.
was watching as a Jewish name.
You know what? I don't know. Maybe it
It's
is.
Hebrew. Shalom.
What's a name anymore? Apple?
What's in a name?
I know. I was thinking more like, I hope you guys say, we're gonna ramble on about like some Shakespeare stuff, but
Did you ever watch VeggieTales as a kid?
I wasn't allowed to watch any Christian or Catholic stuff.
They didn't want to let what happened to the South Americans happen to him.
No, I'm joking. I watch VeggieTales.
Like, that's weird. Okay.
Understandable though.
I went back and watched like a few songs, and it was low key like fire. Like,
Yeah.
do you remember "Oh Where's My Hairbrush"?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That just brought back horrific memories
Yeah.
of Sunday school. Thank you. Hold on. First of all, Angry Eyebrows was the best VeggieTales movie. Just gonna put that out there.
I don't remember it.
I don't remember any of
it
VeggieTales,
was
by the
when,
way, so I don't know why. What are you guys?
I can't remember the cucumber's name, but it was when he became a
Larry.
superhero.
Yeah, Larry.
And Bob the tomato.
Yes,
His name
Bobby.
Bob?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bobby was in the tomato.
I remember because that was the first time I learned that Bob. What is it when it's spelled the same way
Palindrome?
backwards? Yeah, it's a palindrome. Bob is a palindrome, and that's why I thought tomatoes were
Feels so
symmetrical
good,
for the longest time because that's what I thought that meant.
Tomatoes is a palindrome.
Yeah, sure. But anyway, speaking of biblical themed content, have you guys seen Bible Man?
I try to avoid that.
I feel like I saw like someone making fun of it on YouTube, but I can't really remember it.
I have the VHS still.
It's worth millions now.
Is it
It
really?
is not.
Oh.
You can go to any
Yeah, why would
Goodwill.
you-
You can go to any Goodwill in the northern wherever we are and get at least. You just find a pile of them, just sitting there. But anyway, he was basically Batman, but for Jesus. All right, and he defeated bad guys with scripture.
Like one should.
He would kick open the door, shoot a man, and then tell him.
The gunshot didn't kill him. The
Yeah.
words-
Yeah, no. He was simply freeing souls for the Lord. Anyway.
Fun fact: if
The
you get
vo-
killed by Bible Man, you automatically go to heaven.
If you get killed by Bible Man, you die in real life.
I know,
Is that what
right?
you're telling me? But no, he was hearing. He heard voices in his head, and said that God was telling him to kill people. So he was,
Oh my god.
and he had a little Bible Man thing. I remember there was a black nerd in a fucking closet somewhere that was giving him information, like Wade from Kim Possible.
Most of these listeners are like, what the hell are you talking?
Yeah, they're these fucking
Wade.
Zoomers. They listen to your podcast.
God
Fuck.
damn. You gotta make stuff Cambodia related.
We gotta make we gotta make Cambodian memes. Pol Pot, everybody! what a fucking guy! What a wacky character! Murdered like 11 million people.
I like how this podcast has gone like from like biblical and like we started with like holy stuff. Oh, remember heaven? Oh
We
yeah.
yeah, we started with holy stuff like anime. People.
That's the holiest of the
Dojin
holy.
Bible Man is my favorite Dojin artist.
Yes, it's the best. Okay.
I remember this. This might be the most obscure reference I ever make, but there was,
More than all the other.
when I was a child in church, there was a library in the church because it doubled as a Christian school, so they had like a small little library, and I went in there and I found this like one this one weird movie about a guy and a bunch of teenagers going into the wilderness. Don't give me that look. Found one about a guy and a bunch of teenagers going into the wilderness, and I thought it was some, I thought it was like Call of the Wild. I thought it was going to be like that because I was confused. I was like 6, so I took it home after church and I started watching it, and all I remember from this movie was that there was like a 13-year-old kid who was real snotty, and he went away from the group or whatever, and that cunt ended up falling off of a cliff and breaking his leg, and his bone was showing through, and they showed it on footage.
This sounds like 137 hours.
It might be, but it was in a Christian school library, and I was 6, so I just see this kid screaming. His like shin is out of his leg, and his like knee is broken, and they have to get all the way down to him. By the time they get down to him, he passed out from blood loss, and that's all I remember from that movie. I don't remember what it was about or why.
See, Catholics are boring.
But
I never found any of that.
In the end, the message was Jesus saves. So there you go.
All we had in our Catholic library was fucking scriptures. That's all, like Bibles.
Apparently, all we had was VeggieTales.
I mean, that place also had Goosebumps and Lord of the Rings in it. So
It's unholy.
yeah, I don't know what to say about that Christian. I think it was just donated books from the church, and everybody who goes there is a degenerate.
Goddamn.
Had to have been.
Yeah. All over here, nuns are being the shit on me for not fucking remembering shit.
We had like the yardstick. Like that's what they had. That was back when principals were allowed to kick the shit out of the kids. Like, we didn't have nuns or anything like that because Christians don't believe in nuns. They're mythical.
You know,
creatures.
Catholics are Christian too. You know, Christianity is like a.
It's not budget Christian. It's like rich people Christian.
I don't know, Protestant or Lutheran or Baptist or I don't know, like, but they're all Christian.
I prefer the Christians that just believe in Christ and don't need your money. But yeah, we had like they had like the yardstick. You just get the shit beaten out of you if you were bad.
That's the thing that all Christians have.
All
all branches of Christianity.
That's what Jesus did to the money changers. The money changers in the temple. First of all, they should have let Jesus say fuck. That's all I can say. He needs to explain how mad he is at the money changers. They should have let him say fuck. But anyway, he kicks open the door of the temple and just guns them all down, and then speaks scripture to them, and they'll go up. And that's the story of He-Man.
He-Man?
Bible Man. But no, like when Jesus threw the tables over, threw all the money changers' tables over, and was screaming at them and whatnot, he bent them over the table and hit them with the yardstick.
Yeah.
And that's why we all have yardsticks today.
In all branches of Christianity, just watch out for that yardstick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gonna get your ass beat. Don't be fucking around.
I like this podcast. It's nice. It's a nice, wholesome podcast that we're having right now.
I don't know about wholesome.
Maybe like Let's Watches or anything? Like you could...
Mystery Science Theater 3001.
Okay, next time
What?
if I get this shit right, we'll do like a Let's Watch of something, and hopefully I don't get copy striked and get
Alright.
removed.
You can just do the audio. They can sync it up.
I don't think you can get copy striked if you're not even monetizing it.
Oh, I am monetizing it, so
Oh.
I am copy.
Just do what Ro Jogan does and have like the timer or something, or like we'll sync it up and let them sync it up with the thing.
That's what I did for a movie, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, like
It works.
this guy is a podcaster. This guy, right here, knows all the tricks about podcasting.
That, or you just flip it. Like,
I'm pretty sure he'd still get the yardstick for that. The DMCA has the technology to flip it and check see if you're doing that.
Oh God.
I'd
So,
be down.
what should I be worried about when I was gone?
I may have doxed the area we live in.
Figures as much.
Yeah, but then we covered it up.
Down in
Oh, yeah.
Manhattan,
Yeah,
everybody.
This guy's in L.A. right now. I'm in Idaho. That's why we're different.
Uh,
That's why we are at different distances from the microphone,
yeah.
and they can hear it.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. Like, you can hear how far away in LA he is.
Yeah, that's
And-
why I've slowly gotten closer to this microphone. Pretty soon our knees are just going to be touching.
We got 15 minutes to fill, or 20 actually.
You've
Fuck
seen
it,
that
throw me out of
Cyanide and
topic.
Happiness thing where it's like, have you ever seen the Explosion comics?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
them.
There was there was one, and this guy's like, "I've got 20 minutes to kill," and this one's like, "What a coincidence! I've got 20 midgets to kill."
Thank you.
You're going to get a copyright strike for that. He gave away the joke to an Explosion comic. They're
That's
going to
not
come
the
after
final
him.
panel.
No, it's not. You don't say the final panel. You know, all of you guys who
I
are,
got to link Explosion.
I'll put up a link.
Yeah. You got to find that comic and you got to link it.
I actually met Chris at Comic-Con, and he said it was okay for me to say that.
Okay. Then
We got his verbal agreement.
Okay,
But does
Chris-
he handle the finances?
He said, "Yeah."
Okay.
He did.
Well, the creator
Verbal
has
agreement.
like legal authority to.
That's what you think.
Really?
That's what you think.
That's what I think.
I was like, "Hey,
The
Chris."
publisher
I'm-
has legal authority.
I was like, "Hey, Chris, I might do a podcast one day, and might just reference one of your comics. Is that cool?" He's like,
Sounds-
"Yeah, but only the minutes and midgets." I was like, "All right, I'll figure it out."
Only the least offensive one.
I'll figure some way to squeeze that into it. Would you mind if I open this Werther's right into the microphone?
Go ahead. It adds content.
ASMR.
Yeah.
As I try to find the seam
You gotta kind of
to this goddamn thing. Okay, I'm gonna. I gotta get right up on it. I'm trying to find the seam to this fucking thing, but it's like they welded it shut, and I can't. Okay, here we go. There you go.
I got all that.
There you go.
Yeah, I got all that.
Some aggressive ASMR.
I do that
Bad
to my
tingles.
girlfriend sometimes because it annoys her. I'll get right into my microphone and start whispering, and she's threatened to kill me several times.
Sometimes I just scratch mine.
Okay, that's evil.
Yeah.
I have a chalkboard next to my desk at all times. If I ever
people
want
are-
my friends to shut the fuck up.
You people are sick.
No, it doesn't sound like shit. Like, because I can hear it in my headphones. Just like, sounds like.
Thank you for that. You wanna put this on too?
No, here's what we gotta do. We gotta record an ASMR podcast. We're sitting in
Idaho,
the field in Idaho,
obviously.
surrounded by geese, and
Geese are terrifying. I got chased by geese one time. Like down
Easy.
the
I
street.
saw Easy E. I recorded him going up to pet one of them, and it had goslings. You can guess how it ended.
You know what's funny? I actually saved 2 goslings.
I remember you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they should be cool with me. You know.
they remember you.
It's like.
You're a folk hero in their community.
But technically, those 2 parents just didn't give a fuck. It's like they're fucking dead now. We don't care
The
about.
goslings remember. The goslings will pass that down to their grand goslings.
I named one of them Ryan.
So, yeah, that's all that was going through my
My
head right
favorite
now.
actor.
I was like, see, I didn't know a Gosling was a thing, so like I'm new to that whole like Ryan Gosling thing right now, so I'm just enjoying that.
So if I ever see Ryan, I'm just like, I remember you. I saved you.
Honk at him.
Yeah.
Do geese honk? Is that what they
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
That can be described as a honk. I prefer to call it a terrifying scream,
A honk.
although that might just be mixed in with my screams as I run away from them.
Next podcast is that. Next podcast
It's
is
just running away from geese.
it's running away from geese and Let's Watch, and we'll try to sync it up.
I'm down.
You're down
I'm down.
because you weren't down for this one.
I wasn't. I'm still not.
You're gonna have to sign waivers.
Yeah.
I've paid my time. I've gotten chased by geese.
Right.
I feel like geese chase people at the zoo more than anywhere else. Like geese that land in the zoo, they're just assholes. They go to the zoo to be assholes. And they'll chase kids with funnel cakes and, ice cream and whatever else kids eat at the zoo.
But who wouldn't?
growing up, I didn't think ostriches were mean. Because, like, I went to, like, this zoo as a kid, and they had this train where you could ride, and it would take you through, like, the whole zoo
Yeah.
slowly. And, like, ostriches could come up and, like, you know,
Yeah.
right next to you.
I wonder.
And, like, I was
I
always
wonder
just
if they
able
have
to
those
feed 'em.
trains now.
And they never, like, messed with me. But, like, I feel like if I went back now, they'd be like,
Yeah,
probably
no.
fuck me a
If
little bit.
if you as a tall adult were riding in the train and they saw you amongst a bunch of other kids, I think they'd pick you out.
I don't know. Maybe
The
they'll
crowd.
remember him. It's like, oh, that's the kid that we don't mess with.
It's been 10 long years.
I don't know. I feel like I could.
You're
I
finally
could.
back, you son of a bitch.
You go on the train ride, and as soon as the ostrich comes up, you just blow its head off.
Yeah.
The other ostriches know payback. It didn't even do anything before. You just had it in your head this entire time that ostrich wanted to kill you.
Oh my god. Reminded me of that, like, Nietzsche Joy fucking where she throws the frisbee.
Oh yeah, she throws the frisbee to her dog. Her dog's about to get it, just gets blown
Boom.
out of the sky.
Yeah.
Clay pigeon shooting.
I think I didn't finish that completely. I think I'm up to the episode.
That was episode 2.
That was
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
1, I think.
Yeah, that's for. I'm up to the episode where she got found out that she was a robot. After like
That's like episode 2.
Yeah.
no, when she's going to school, when the girl.
Oh, she gets found out.
Yeah.
Or she
Oh.
finds out. Okay, yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah, way to spoil it for me, man.
I don't know what season you were. I thought you watched all of it already. No, sorry. Where do you left off? So I can.
I'm on like 4 or 5.
Oh, damn! I can't even say anything, because like yeah, everything I say will be spoiler.
Let's spoil Wolf Children for him while we're at it.
We don't talk about wolf children only on Christmas, and I've already
True.
made this like a thing for the podcast too.
That was so
Oh, good.
serious. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I only watch it on Christmas, so
a Christmas movie.
Christmas Eve, that is.
So if you want to get into the tradition, try to like get wolf children ready for Christmas and you
Mhm.
know watch it.
It's
okay.
a good movie.
Maybe I'll do that for next Christmas for the podcast. I'll do wolf children sync whatever.
We all gather round and do a let's watch.
No,
of Wolf
I'm
Children.
just gonna do it
Oh.
by myself.
Fine.
Yeah, just-
I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
I thought I heard like some weird ghosty stuff on the background.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They're
The ghost is here
communicating.
to record the podcast as well.
You forgot how to speak back
podcast.
there. Podcast.
The podcast.
It's one of those words that like mnemonic, mnemonic,
Mnemonic.
mnemonic. Well, we. Yeah, you better catch it.
Uh-huh. I thought my nose was bleeding, but it's not.
It's not. It's not, people. Get it? It's boogers. I don't know how this translates in Cambodian, so. I was gonna make like an anime thing because he always says that bloody thing. It's like, no, you're just too excited. But he always finishes the joke before I can say anything.
What? Me?
Yeah, the bloody nose. I was making an anime reference before you finish the joke, but you finished the joke too fast.
What joke did I
Right.
finish?
Don't worry about it.
Rabbit seed lettuce. That's what I'm talking about.
Rabbit seed lettuce.
I don't know if I made this joke on the podcast before about rabbit seed lettuce. I think I
I
might.
mean, South Park made it before you, so.
Come on now.
Oh, I didn't know it was on South Park.
Yeah.
First episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The anal
I didn't know
probe?
that. I didn't know that until you told me.
Oh my god. Like, South Park is like one of the best shows
That's
ever.
too mainstream for me.
God damn.
That like actually is mainstream.
It is, technically. But I only watched like a couple of seasons in. After like Imagination, it kind of just went all out of like weird. It's just, nah. Didn't go into the roots,
I've seen like every episode of that show.
obviously.
Unless they've just recently made a new season, then I haven't seen it.
Wow, that's great. Thank you.
don't take the don't
No, like, I haven't-
don't take this in a bad way. But you remind me of a person who would watch South Park and Jersey Shore back in the day.
I don't watch Jersey Shore.
Okay.
So the reason for me watching so much South Park was because, like, when I was in, like, sophomore year,
Mm.
I ended up, like, moving to actually, like, where I live now, but, like, at the time, I didn't live there.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't know anybody.
Mm.
And, like, I went to a new school, so I didn't, like, literally had, like, no
Mm.
friends, so, I didn't know any of, like, the websites to watch stuff on, so all I found was South Park. So I was like, alright. It was on, like, South Park Studios at the time.
Yeah.
So I
Still
just
is.
watched as much of that. No, you have to have Hulu for it now.
Really? Because I
That's
thought
been a thing for, like, years.
2 years ago, I thought, not 2 years, I guess 5 years ago, I'm thinking, where it was still on South Park Studios and you can just watch it.
Yeah, you used to be able to just go on there and see every episode. Now they just have, like, a few at a time.
And you had to connect it to Hulu.
Yeah.
That
Well, they have a
sucks.
few free ones, but if you want to watch, like, everything, you have to just log in with Hulu.
That sucks.
But
I
yeah,
know.
that's my reason for watching so much South Park.
Like
And
us,
then-
I have no reason for anything I do. I just do it.
I do everything because I'm lonely. That's what I do.
And in 10th grade, South Park was funny, so...
I don't know about that.
You're just gonna talk shit about it now?
No, it was okay. It was so fun.
But that's why they, in anime, they have, bringing it all the way back, that's why in anime, a transfer student has to announce themselves.
Oh yeah, so they know everybody knows him and stuff.
So
like-
that they don't crawl into a hole.
and start
never be
watching
seen
South
again.
Park. It's like, ah,
And
disgusting.
might become a school shooter.
Yeah, and they block South Park in Japan. They just
Get that shit animation out of here.
okay. We got like 7
Then
minutes.
Trigger saw it and said, "Hey, we can make an entire show out of clip art." And then they did it. And
We got 6 minutes. Final statements.
Well, in South Park currently, every time they show a scene of the school, there is active assault rifle firing there. Like,
good.
just constantly.
God damn. That's good. That's how we're gonna end it with, you know. I think.
School shootings, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Jesus shooting about them,
But that's holy.
and we talk
He's
about
allowed to do it. He's
Bible
Jesus.
man shooting the hell out of people.
He's allowed to do it. He was sent by God.
There's a lot of gun violence in this episode.
And that's what it's all about, you know. What's that?
I want to end on gun control.
We promote and advocate, you know, gun safety here.
Truly.
Oh man, if we talked about bears, there's gonna be even more guns.
But if we lose all of our guns, then only the bears will have guns.
Okay.
And then what? God damn it.
The only way to stop a bear with a gun.
Is a good bear with a gun.
A friend bear with a gun.
Yeah. The only way to survive a grizzly attack is to befriend a black bear with a gun.
Whoa, that's rage, my friend.
Listen. I think I can say that.
Okay, I'll allow it. 5 minutes. We only went through like
Had to get that extra ASMR in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little gnat going
We
around
need to get
here.
the gnat killing ASMR going. Just 1,000 claps.
I don't know if you guys. I don't know, like you.
Sync.
We're
Yeah,
not-
where you guys podcasters. I know how.
Yeah.
Like the clap sync.
Fuck.
I
Sync
know.
all of our mics together.
Yep. All our Yetis. Except for this guy. This guy has like an
Do you even need to
XLR.
do that with Yeti?
I have a natty USB one. See, I don't even think a clap sync would work.
Well, this guy on the left. You know how I said left and they can't really tell because you know it's just audio.
They're
It's-
picturing it now. They were picturing us in a room.
Which
And-
we're not in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're in LA, he's in Kentucky, and I'm in Idaho. But the way they were picturing us is completely backwards from what it actually is.
Yeah.
So now you just fucked them all up.
Yeah.
You ruined their immersion. They
Horrible.
thought they were here with us.
They're not. They're in Cambodia.
Yeah, true.
There's only
You're in
streaming
Kentucky.
Cambodia.
You're in Kentucky. He's in LA. I'm in Idaho. They're in Cambodia. Are you ever gonna have Cambodian callers?
You know what? I feel like actually I should get like a Cambodian phone number and
Just
give those
register a
5
phone
listeners, those 5 listeners that stayed with me all throughout.
Yeah.
You know, call me.
Shoutouts to them.
Yeah. They're see
I wonder what their. I want to know what their story is. I want to know what their lives are like.
like I feel like
I've never met a Cambodian before. I want to.
I feel like IP tracking them back, but I feel like that would be wrong.
Listen. All right, listen, NSA. Calm down.
It's like, oh my god, they love me. I'm a Yander.
That's for a new video.
About to get
doxing my own
Edward Snowden.
viewers.
Okay, both of
Nobody's
you
done
talked
that
about
Oh, sorry.
both of you talked at the same time, and it just sounded like a mumble.
Oh,
Good. It's probably better than everything I've said tonight. So
I know, but for the most part, I think this mic didn't pick up that much trash. It was.
I wouldn't call them trash.
I mean the background, like static. I know. How about over there in Idaho? Did that pick up anything?
Yeah, shit. I don't know.
How about over there in
Been a
LA?
ghost phone
No,
ringing for the
right
past
over
half
here.
hour, but
crystal clear skies.
Next time I should get one of
no
those.
water.
Yeah.
You know, ECE actually has, I think, an XLR and the audio interface. He's
Oh,
always
Yeah, he's
flexing.
got everything.
He's always flexing on me. It's
Hasn't
like
recorded a single episode, and he's bought all this equipment.
I have like 222, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and this is season 2.
Season 2 of what, your podcast?
So wait, was season 1 episodes 0 through 100 and 100 through 200?
Actually, no,
Is it 0 through 150?
I don't even know how to explain it, but I'll explain it on another podcast. How does that
Yeah.
sound?
I'll have to listen to that podcast to get my explanation. Okay,
Because it airs in Cambodia, it has to, you know.
it has to follow their numbers,
Yeah.
their number system. Okay, I understand. I like to believe that it's just people in Cambodia.
Oh no,
Okay.
no. There's like a couple of like US, at least like 11 different countries, and like 2 of them are 2 listeners or 3 listeners are
Damn,
from the
that's
US.
diverse. That's more diverse.
I know. And I don't know how. God damn. Okay.
I'm making you have to listen to this entire thing over again.
I know.
That's what I'm
I'm
doing.
gonna have to listen to all this hour
You have to watch your own content.
Yeah,
for once.
I never did.
For once.
I haven't listened. I don't know what I talked about when I went into the woods.
I
No
watched
idea.
all my streams. I was my favorite streamer.
What?
Yeah.
I was my mom's favorite streamer.
I would stream, end it, go and watch it. Like,
Oh my god, I almost killed it.
It's good content.
30 seconds. Boom, boom. Nothing? Nothing?
You can find me at twitch.tv/.
Yeah. Twitch. You wanna plug your Twitch?
no.
I might upload
Thanks
a
for having me.
podcast. Yeah.
Okay, that's the end for this unstructured episode, which I'm gonna have to
Colloquially known as a shit show.
listen to it again. Take care.